Oh yes, legends, how's everybody doing? Let's analyze the situation here for the price of Bitcoin. We did get a pump. We broke out from that descending broadening wedge, if you wish. The classic textbook technical analysis. It did play out yesterday. The classic move, right? The breakout of this descending broadening wedge. We can see how it broke out very nicely from the resistance lower high, and it actually met the target, as you can see right over here, the width of the wedge, right, coming all the way up to that target zone. Now, some levels of resistance that we mentioned on yesterday's stream did not get a reaction. They did not reject. We had a naked point of control. We just blasted through the level. No reaction here from those lower highs. No reaction whatsoever. It was in the middle right there as this candle just continued to the upside. Anchored VWAP did not get much of a reaction. Continued to the upside. But it finally did reject. Where we did reject was kind of sweeping up that lower high. This was kind of the ultimate level where I would be expecting the price to get a reaction, failed auction, finally get that rejection, right? So this is what happened throughout early this morning, right? We did get that rejection from that point right over here, and the price had a little bit of a pullback throughout the last few hours, right? So for me, there was a high probability that the price was not going to go to all-time highs yesterday. It was not going to break through. We were going to see some kind of resistance in this zone. It was very difficult to look for a short if you're managing risk. Of course, if you are in any of those crypto signals channel that basically gives you an entry zone and a stop loss that is miles away, right? We could do that as well. Hey guys, this is your entry zone. Let's just put a stop loss here at all-time high, and this is your TP1, TP2, TP3, right, as you're moving down. That'll be very easy, right? Very easy. You're going to get into a lot of successful trades like that. However, the one that gets you stopped out is going to eat up all of your profits, right? So you must be in a lot of crypto signals channels, right, that do provide those kind of setups, right? You got a nice range here to get into a trading setup, and your stop loss is miles away, right? Thousands of dollars away. And of course, that is very easy. You're going to get an average entry price, and you're going to start getting TP1, TP2, very small profits, and a huge, gigantic stop loss. Of course, you're going to get into many successful trades like this, without a doubt. However, when the price goes against you and it's going to hit your stop loss, then obviously it's going to eat up all of those profitable trades that you have, right? We do not trade like this, guys. This is an unsuccessful way of trading. Why? Because the moment you get stopped out, it's going to eat up all of those trading positions that you've hit TP1, TP2, very small profits, right? And eventually you will end up losing in the long term, right? This is most of the trading signals channels that are out there, right? Based on Telegram, Discord, or wherever, right? That give you those great trading setups. Most of them do get to profit, right? However, when you get stopped out, you get into gigantic loss, okay? You can tell me about it because I've been in hundreds, okay? I wouldn't say hundreds, but yes, dozens of these, signals channels eventually just provide you a very wide range of entry zone and a very far away stop loss, and of course, very close take profits from entry point, right? And of course, yes, they will have a very good winning spree, okay, where a lot of the trades do enter, winning trades, right? Where you basically have a lot of winning trades. However, the profits are extremely small, right? So this was a very difficult zone to get into a short position, right? In my opinion, just regarding risk management, reaction zones, okay, was not an easy area. However, very much aware that at some point you're going to get some resistance here. You're unlikely going to come to all-time high. Purely based on the waves that we mentioned yesterday, right? We had a zigzag move right over here, and this price action to the upside, right? Very, very straight line. Unlikely to create that straight line to the upside here to all-time high. And we are going to get some kind of pullback, right? Either in a wave B or a wave 2 You know, you're looking for another wave, corrective move before you continue to the upside, or you form another wave here and then another wave down, right? So overall, this was the zone of rejection that we were talking about throughout yesterday's live stream, right? Hitting that golden pocket SFP zone, potentially hitting $97,000, right? If we do not get any reaction at these lower levels. Just looking for a pullback at some point in this region based on the analysis of yesterday, looking at the Fibonacci timing waves, right? We shouldn't go straight up to $100,000. So on that breakout, very much confident that that movement was going to happen yesterday at some point, right? We were very likely going to see $95,000, $96,000, all right, throughout last 2 days ago, right? We mentioned the bounce that could very likely happen at the point of control from last week's range, right? At $91,200 area. Looking for that bounce to hit $95,000, $96,000 that did happen finally yesterday. And obviously with this movement up, looking for that pullback, we're getting that pullback. Now the question is this bullish? Is this bullish? Are we forming a wedgie pattern here? Are we going to break out? Is this the moment that Bitcoin gets the movement to the upside and claims the highs from yesterday night? Or are we going to form a bounce here, create a lower high, and then move to the downside? We're going to talk about the different scenarios that could happen throughout this live stream, of course, guys, and I need you to destroy that like button on your way in. My goodness, only 400 people joining the live stream. That's absolutely crazy. We've been live for over 5 minutes now. 400 people. Smash up the like button. If we don't get to 1,000 views, I'm going to absolutely leave the live stream right away, and we're not going to do anything here. Only joking, guys. I'll stick around for a bit. Okay, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin technical analysis. We're going to be talking about some major altcoins. And today I want to take a look at Ethereum. I got some things ready for Ethereum, but I want to do it with a blank chart just to give the explanation of where we at regarding confluence, waves, what could be the next levels of interest for a trading setup. I am bullish on Ethereum regardless of having any pullbacks in the next coming days. I think Ethereum is very bullish, and it's just a matter of time that it's going to test those highs from March, right, above $4,000. It's just a matter of time that we're going to finally move up there. So there is a little bit of technical analysis that I want to go through. If we do get some time, if the people in the comment section say, screw Ethereum, let's take a look at some altcoins. I think altcoins, eventually, we need to take advantage these last few weeks, the next coming weeks, because there's so many good opportunities, guys. DAG getting a little bit of a pullback. I haven't taken any profits from my spot bags on DAG. Still haven't taken any profits on Kadena eventually. I'm expecting Kadena to actually get above $2 in the next couple of weeks or even few days. So no profits have been taken from the spot bags that we've been talking about throughout the last couple of weeks, right? There are some altcoins that are just sticking their nose out, and I need to give a shout out, okay, to somebody that talked about an incredible crypto project. I was not aware of this crypto project, guys, I have to say. That is Tara. Some guy named 𝗕𝗶𝗆 something. I could not remember his name on the comment section, but I will shout out the people that talk about great projects and also that are at rock bottom levels. I didn't buy much, a few $1,000s, and I was still doing research, and as I was buying, the price was already pumping. That is Tara, okay? Tara was mentioned yesterday just as we were trading at the 0.005 cent level, and it just got the breakout after the stream. I think a lot of people must have kind of FOMO'd into this cryptocurrency because we were very much aware. We always aware throughout the last few weeks on these cryptos, right? Such as Kadena, DAG, ICP, Illuvium, and even the high cap ones such as Cardano, Polkadot, right? Avalanche, before they got that breakout throughout the last few weeks. So I think a lot of people that are following the channel do understand where the opportunity is, right? And they do not want to buy the pump. And there was somebody in the comment section just at the end of yesterday's stream that came out and said, hey, check out this project which Mainnet launched just last year, and the chart looks amazing. It's faster than 𝗕𝗶𝗆 and Phantom. It is a DAG, okay, so it's not blockchain, and it looked amazing. Great project, by the looks of things, very, very cool project. And the chart was looking amazing. And these are the kind of charts that we want to look at, right? We want to, take advantage of the selling pressure accumulation zone. And we were trading just at the resistance level here. So there's two scenarios on these kind of projects, right? There is the continue ranging for another couple of weeks maybe, or few days, and then get the breakout, or get the breakout yesterday, right? Get the breakout last night as we were testing that neckline from this, double bottom, multi-monthly double bottom. You could arguably discuss. You got a beautiful, textbook double bottom range where the selling pressure has got exhausted. So, this was quick. This was very, very quick, right? Opportunity was like, you might extend the opportunity for a few days, or, it might just pop out tonight, which it did, right? It already got a pop throughout the last, give or take 10 hours, 15 hours of, 50%. It pumped 50% just after the stream. So the opportunity was there. Would I consider this a good opportunity right now after the breakout? I mean, if we were to pull back down to that neckline, right, then I would say, yeah, if it comes back down to the 0.006, 0.005, I would consider that an opportunity zone. But anyway, these are the kind of altcoins, right? I don't want people talking about altcoins that are, basically pumping right over here very aggressively and is in a very aggressive pump, right? We're not really interested regarding spot buy. Regarding trading, yes, we could form a descending wedgie structure, bull flag, right? And analyze the potential breakout or continuation to the upside. However, we are very much interested in spot buying, okay? So this was amazing. These are the kind of ones, guys. I need your help as well. I'm here to help you regarding education, technical analysis, trading opportunities, also looking at different different altcoins that I look at, and I think there's a great opportunity, just like the last few weeks, guys. Constellation DAG almost making that 4x, Cadena making a 2x for the moment. I do expect this one to finally create that 3-4x, taking March highs, so it's just a matter of being patient. All right, but I want, I do have a few opportunities. We've been talking about Fowler Network. This one's still bubbling up here. This one's still bubbling. It's testing the highs, and when you take a look at the lower time frame, it's just gonna get a gigantic break, guys. It's just going to happen. It is scaling up here very aggressively with very aggressive higher lows. This is the kind of warm-up of a parabolic rally, okay? It's the kind of the warm-up of a parabolic rally, because you're forming multiple 1-2s, 1-2s, 1-2s till you actually get to that third wave, and then start forming 4-5, 4-5, right? And just getting into that parabolic move. So we've been talking about Fowler throughout the last few days, saying, guys, we're still in opportunity zone. This is just getting started, that parabolic move. And I think it's going to pop in the coming days. It's just really going to get that massive breakout, right? That is going to blow our socks off, okay? So it's just still remaining patient. I think it's still in an acceptable zone. We want to be a little bit cautious, right? We could get a bit of volatility to the downside. But overall, I think it's just going to be a matter of time that we're going to get that pop, okay? So according, I want a little bit of your opinion, guys, as well. I want some of you guys to actually come up with some altcoins, come up with some ideas, such as this guy. I'll go through the comment section right away, guys, before we focus on the Bitcoin technical analysis. But yes, I need some opinions, guys, from people, right? And I'm going to go relatively quick through the comment section. If you start talking about Dogecoin, some meme coins that have flown, 500% and stuff like that, we're just going to ditch them, guys. We ain't going to take a look at that. But anybody that has a great, interesting project, such as this guy yesterday, that was named 𝗕𝗶𝗆 something in the comment section, shout out to him anyway. Detecting this great project, right? It's probably been on his radar for quite some time. These are the kind of charts that we need. These are the kinds of projects that we need as cryptocurrency investors to take advantage. Not only because it's a great project, also because of the chart. It could be a great project and the chart on the 1 hourly is looking like this. I'm not interested, right? I missed out on the move. So we want those projects that have, that great chart that has the selling pressure getting exhausted and forming that double bottom, triple bottom if you wish, but that sideways range for the last few months that hasn't broken out yet from the resistance of the range. Such as this one. This was like you add a couple of hours to get into this one just to get a great entry zone, right? Before it got the break. So this is what we were trying to spot, guys. So if you see any good project that has this kind of chart, pump and dump, and bottom formation range for the last few months that hasn't broken out from the resistance of the range, put it in the comment section. We'll take a look at it. It's an opportunity not only for you, for me, for everybody, right? We can all jump in before things get crazy. So I've got a bunch of news today as well. Just a little bit of news going on, right? It's very interesting. We got some, bit of the ETF. We got a bit of Google Trends that is, altcoin. The search altcoin is going parabolic. Taking a look at the altcoin season, a little bit of liquidity, fear and greed index. A few little bits and bobs that we could take a look at here to get entertained. We're getting Bitcoin breaking out from this wedgie structure, which is interesting. It broke out from the VWAP. I have to say, this was a long setup that was provided in the Legends trading community. Just a little move of a few $100, just a nice little scalp so we can scratch some dollars from the market. Actually got into that position here and just going to be a little bit defensive, thinking about taking profits here. Just a double bottom scenario right over here. This was mentioned in the Legends trading community today, not only from myself on the update analysis, just a little scalp here, also from Aiden, shout out to him, all right, one of the coaches in the Legends trading community that is providing the setup as well, providing also the setup, the guidance, okay, in the Legends trading community. This was the latest one that just happened throughout the last couple of hours, guys. If you want more in detail analysis, this is a great place to be. You get the analysis, the updates from myself, and the potential scenarios every single day from me and the rest of the coaches. So for the moment, we are breaking out here on this wedgie structure on Bitcoin. The question is, I have a little bit of doubt here to believe that we are going to take out those highs from yesterday night. Why do I have doubts, right? Why is there doubts? Aren't you confident with your analysis? Well, yeah, there is a bearish case scenario though, right? We got this movement to the upside. Okay, I want to go through the comment section first of all, guys. Okay, I want to go through comment section. I think it's important. We want to go through comment section, say hello to the beautiful community, of course. And I feel really bad if I don't go through comment section. You are here for me. I'm here for you. So I need to give you a little bit of love, right? Let's go, Jerry. Let's go. How are you doing, Nikolai? Hello, Nikolai. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Interesting name. Long time listener. First time caller. Thanks for making this fun, bro. You're a legend. Thank you very much. Where Pamp says not financial advice. Panic Buy says Jerry. Choel is saying, hi Andy, amazing job. Ready for today's analysis. Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. Absolutely, without a doubt. We've been talking about that throughout the last few days, that Ethereum will be outperforming Bitcoin in the next coming weeks and months, okay? You're going to see better gains on Ethereum than on Bitcoin. That is almost guaranteed, right? There's nothing guaranteed in crypto, but it's almost guaranteed based on the Ethereum BTC chart, right? It is time for Ethereum to shine, okay? It's what usually happens. We haven't seen Ethereum shine just yet, right? It has been pumping, but it hasn't broken the March highs. It hasn't even reached the previous all-time high. So, it's going to happen, guys. It is going to happen. It's just the timing. We're very... what's happening with Ethereum? Why isn't Ethereum pumping? This happened also in the previous cycle. It just takes longer than Bitcoin to do so, right? So, Andy, please do analysis on Dogecoin, says Ariane. Yeah, it's my earnest request to you. Right. We can take a look at Dogecoin later on. Okay, I got a lot of comments. Dogecoin is really not, just got a gigantic pump the last few weeks. Hetmate, Van, you look at Mask. Guilian, how are you doing? Amazing trader, Prime Trade, how are you doing? Guys, I will analyze any coin for you and send you here. Try to see the powerful any coin you're interested in. Okay, Prime Trade, that's nice. In the comment section, doing analysis in comment section. Aditya, my man, says smash up the like button. Let's get those likes pumping, legends. Let's get those likes pumping. Let me just quickly see how many likes we do have here. We got someone here with a super chat, which is Obsidian. Hope you good, bro. I'm very well. I hope you too. I hope you good as well. Hope you good too. Can you look at 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃, please, bro? Okay, I'm going to do that. We've got a £5 super chat. Thank you very much, my man. Much love to you. Let's take a look at that one right away. 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃 before we go with Bitcoin. Let's try and keep the super chats, guys, for later on once we focus on Bitcoin. This one's doing very, very good. It did get a gigantic pump throughout the last few days. My goodness, this is one of the type of coins that we want to be in. We wanted to be in, right? 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃. Woo! Yeah, very, very good pump indeed, right? Let's take a look at this one right away. Why not? Okay, let's take a look at 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃 on the chart. But I can already tell you that if you are interested in buying on spot, well, whew, this one got the rally. This one got the rally. It's getting a major pullback now. It's pulling back. Not a huge crash or dump. It's just pulling back eventually after this major rally that's formed throughout the last week. We are interested in ones that are here, right? If you would have pulled this chart a few days ago, right? A few days ago, and and we trading here, and hang on a second, what's going on with my mouse? And we are trading here, right? And you pull out this chart just a few days ago, 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃, I would have said, okay, I like this. This is potentially good buying zone. Not too much of a range, not too much of a sideways range at the same level. However, 𝗕𝗶𝗃𝗃, I'm not sure what crypto this is, to be honest. I have no research, no knowledge about the project, have to be honest. But this is what we want to try and detect, right? There's still a lot of mid-cap coins, guys, that are here. There's a lot of them. There are a lot of them that are still in the range from the pullback that we've had throughout the last few months, and we are here to detect them. We are going to pull out some of them throughout the stream, guys. Don't worry about that. We always detect some throughout the stream. We need to focus on the mid-cap coins that are still in the range after the pullback, guys. This is where we have the opportunities, such as Constellation, DAG, Cadena, all of these ones that have already rocketed. I'm running out of different ones, and I'm trying to look for some. I do have a couple of them, okay? But I need your help as well, right? We are here. I'm sure I'm going to find somebody in the comment section that brings a good project that we are basically in this range before this happens. Before this happens, right? Before that rally happens. There is still a lot of good projects out there, especially the mid-cap ones, right? Mid-caps, and there's some low caps. High caps, mid-caps, they're popping already, guys, the last few days. But there's still a lot of them that are in this range. So we are going to be looking for some throughout this stream as well, most importantly, guys. The opportunities are running out. They are running out to buy the rock bottom levels. Would I buy this here right now? Me personally, no, I would not. Okay, I would not be too interested. Anyway, this one's getting a severe pullback. This is the risk right now. If you FOMO in these pumps, right, regarding spot buys, I'm not sure if you want to trade it or buy it on spot. If you FOMO in late, you are at risk of holding an unrealized loss, right? And this is probably going to punish you, right, psychologically, right? You're not going to handle it. You might, sell at a loss. What have I done? I bought the top. We are not interested in these cryptos. However, if this one does continue dropping, let's talk about, the levels of support. Without a doubt, it's pretty clear. Just a basic resistance support level. I mean, I'm not sure if we retrace to 20 cents, but it would be a decent pullback to consider maybe buying, right? If this pulls back down to the 50% 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗽𝗃 Fibonacci resistance support flip, right, in the next coming days, well, eventually then you could start being interested in buying some, right? Still very shallow pullback, right? I would not be interested in buying this, to be honest. Just being aware that it just rocketed and it needs a little bit of a cool off. If it cools off like this in a zigzag, starts coming down to some local support levels, 50% 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗽𝗃 Fibonacci, then just keeping it simple, easy, I would consider maybe buying on spot. Okay, but March highs front run just like Constellation DAG. I think it's a matter of time with the pullback that it will eventually find some support and continue to the upside. I'm not going to focus too much on you know, very techy technical analysis, right, on these altcoins, because it's just going to take a long time, and we really want to focus on Bitcoin analysis. We really want to focus on what's going on here with Bitcoin. Now let's go right away. Long setup in the Legends community is playing out. Yes, I know, my man 𝗬𝗫𝗃. I know it is. I know it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. My man, very good. Little local double bottom. It is breaking out. It could be a fake out. I do have a little bit of doubt on this move, just because, you know, I'm aware of a possible zigzag move here. We got a bit of a zigzag here. Could be forming a lower high, zigzag down. You know, it would be nice to see if it pushes up a little bit higher. It got a breakout from the VWAP. You know, I'm holding on. I'm not going to take profits here. It's just a few $100s worth of profit. You know, I'm going to hold on into this to see if it gets another stretch and see if I can bank $1,000 on this scalp. Not interested in taking the profits. Very good position, protected. This is how we trade, guys. We look for the double bottom scenarios. This is a scenario that Aiden provided in the setups, and you know, I went through the video on the technical analysis here, you know, talking about the potential bottom formation, the potential double bottom, take out that low and get the rally. All right, if you're interested in those detailed analysis setups that we mention every single day, me, the rest of the coaches, right, education, you got the modules, you have one place to go, guys. It is the Legends trading community, where you get the education modules and the coaches providing the help and the potential setups that we're looking at here for those daily opportunities, right? Mainly day trades more than swing trades, scalp and day trades. First link, you have access right over here, and it's going to be game changing to take your trading experience to the next level, to become a profitable trader and learn how to trade correctly with good risk management, because today's trading setup, there's no sugarcoating on this, guys. All right, I have to say, it's the setups are provided. You know, the scenario was taking out this low and giving an opportunity here for a movement up at least to the VWAP, which is a $500-600 move. You know, that's good for a scalp day trade, right? A $500 move on Bitcoin, you know, you can make some gains. We're going to give this a chance as breaking a wedge. There is a bullish case scenario, so overall, in a nutshell, the setup is pretty clear. It's so long as you do claim those lows, you got your tight stop loss, and yeah, for the moment, you're looking for the VWAP, right? You know, this is already making a 3-to-1 risk to reward. I'm going to give it a little bit of room. I haven't gone too aggressive with the capital on this. I'm going to give it a chance, see if it squeezes up to maximize those profits, right? So we're managing risk very well. We got exact entries. If this turns around, then it's a break-even trade, right? Then we look for the next one, but we're going to try and squeeze those profits. However, I am aware of the potential of forming a lower high. Now let's focus on the Bitcoin technical analysis. I am getting a super chat here from somebody, and I really do want to go through the comment section, guys, but we need to do the technical analysis. We need to do the technical analysis on Bitcoin. Most of the people are here for the Bitcoin technical analysis, and of course some altcoin opportunities. 𝗬𝗫𝗃 looks great, very low market cap, and I am bullish on this project. Wow, if 𝗬𝗃𝗃 is saying this, we definitely have to take a look at this. One, okay, 𝗬𝗃𝗃. We're going to put it ready on the chart, guys, because 𝗬𝗃𝗃, this is on 𝗬𝗫𝗃𝗃. Whew. Right, very interesting. We haven't formed a large range on this one. You know, would be nice to see a little bit of a more of a range instead of the downtrend still being quite aggressive. Still aggressive, quite aggressive downtrend here that could continue. But yeah, I want a bit of more of a range. 𝗬𝗃𝗃, interesting project. Let's take a look at this one right away, guys. We are here to spot those opportunities. You know that. 𝗬𝗃𝗃. Okay. Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it meme? 𝗬𝗃𝗃 only meme coin. 𝗬𝗃𝗃. Up only meme. Okay, up only, right? This is a meme that is up only. I'm not sure if it is this one. It probably is. 𝗬𝗃𝗃, confirm is. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. This is the one. Interesting. So it is a meme coin. We know that meme coins can be magical. Very interesting meme coin, I have to say. 𝗬𝗏𝗽, that is on the Aptos, right? Ecosystem, because yeah, that's right. Okay, so it's a meme coin on Aptos. Right. Aptos is picking up throughout the last few weeks. Okay, I guess, you know, yeah, there's meme coins on different ecosystems that, you know, should be getting some pretty interesting rallies, interesting character. The chart looks, I mean, it is in the corrective move. Eventually, we do not want to FOMO in. It's, you know, looks like it could be getting exhausted. Interesting. I will take a look at it. I would really like to see a little bit of sideways momentum, but this, you know, meme coins, if they pop, they can just pop and rally out of nowhere, right? So we're not sure if we're going to form a large range here in the next coming days, but interesting. Yeah, it could do okay. J Jack saying Andy Evo Pro, check it out. Right, let's take a look at Evo right away. Why not? Let's go with altcoins, guys. Let's go with altcoins. If you want Bitcoin technical analysis, I want a lot of Bitcoins in the comment section. If I want to see dozens of Bitcoin, BTC. If you want the analysis, guys, a lot of people are in the hype. They want the altcoins. We want to detect those opportunities. I have to say, 𝗬𝗏𝗽, if Aditya is bullish on this one, meme coin on the Aptos ecosystem. It's in the corrective move. It is very descending, channely, wedgy structure. But if you want BTC, technical analysis, let's fill that comment section with Bitcoin, guys. We are Bitcoin traders and technical analysts, right? And this is where we look to scratch some dollars, okay? Regardless, it is great to buy altcoins, get into low leverage altcoin positions if we are in near bottom formations. But Bitcoin is the market where we know how to scratch some dollars every single day based on the intraday analysis and setups, okay, just like we do every single day, not only on the channel, mainly in the Legends trading community, of course. Bitcoin is the market that we trade, high liquid market. Anyway, let's go, continue. Hey, let's see how that Ren, you know what, I used to have Ren in my portfolio back in the day, in the previous cycle. This is a very interesting project. Wow, this one hasn't actually done much. Major pump and dump. Ooh, not too sure about this one, huh? This is all about wrapping different blockchain cryptocurrencies. Ren wraps up Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many different projects in a safe way. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going to be a successful project in this cycle. It did get a major pump and dump throughout the last few days, but I have to say, after this major bull run in 2021, you know, this is kind of bottoming out. This is a multi-year, right? 2 years of consolidation, right? The selling pressure is really exhausted, right? It doesn't have power to break down from the lows. It's kind of testing lows and getting an instant bounce. This was a great project. I'm not sure if this project has something to deliver for this bull market, right? For this crypto bull market. I'm not sure if it will manage to pop out. I mean, you would have to believe that Ren is going to squeeze out at some point. I mean, almost every single crypto pops out in an altcoin season. So you would have to say that this could be at rock bottom levels, right? You got this massive consolidation, multi-monthly consolidation, and the selling pressure here at the 3-4 cent level is just not there, right? However, you got these people that are trying to do quick flips, right? They're happy with a 2x and they just dump instantly with a pump. But yeah, I have to say, these are great buying zones, the 3-4 cent level on Ren. So it's moving parabolic. What is moving parabolic? Sarawak. Sarawak. FTM did move already. Solana, retest and boom on BTC. Let's take out BTC. Retest of the VWAP. It's trying to hold on that VWAP very, very nicely. The VWAP, it's doing its job. Will it succeed? I wouldn't say this is a very successful breakout of the VWAP here on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at today's levels, previous day levels. Looking at the there is a situation here just slightly above us. We do have the daily open, the previous day point of control, right? Which there is a bit of resistance here on Bitcoin. This is why I'm a little bit skeptical on Bitcoin's pump here, because we're going to start facing a lot of resistance, right? You've got the classic descending wedge. We're breaking out. This is going to moon. We're going to go up to the highs of yesterday, and it, continues moving up here. So you get that FOMO belief of people saying, okay, we're going to take out those highs from yesterday, and we start struggling at the daily open with the previous day point of control, very choppy, very low volume. You form a lower high, bearish CVDs, and then you roll back down. We're going to give it a chance though. Let's see if we do smack out those levels. For the moment, VWAP is holding very nicely and it is bouncing. So we broke out of the VWAP session, VWAP holding our support. We're likely going to test the highs. Let's see if those highs does manage to get that breakout above the daily open, today's daily open, right? See if we smack out through that level. That would be a intraday initial sign of strength. So let's see how that performs. We're gonna have to see the CVDs as well, because we do not want to form bearish CVD divergence. You know what is interesting about this move throughout the last 2 days is that we do have some pretty nice bullish CVD divergence. That is good. We got people shorting the market, which is great, right? We have people shorting this downtrend, and that is good news. Okay, that is good, right? That is nice, healthy correction. People shorting, providing that liquidity to the upside, giving us the chance that maybe this descending channel wedgie structure is pretty legit, right? And the price could manage to continue to higher levels, right? So we do have those lower lows on the CVD, right? We've got lower lows right there, higher lows on the price action, giving us a chance of the price to hit those highs from yesterday. However, now we have the inconvenient, right? Now we have the not too great scenario, which is we have been forming bearish CVD divergence throughout today, the last few hours. We're getting higher highs on CVD. So there is people trying to long this range, and you are forming the lower highs on the price action, which we have taken out that low where we were interested in that long position. So bearish CVD divergence locally playing out, taking out that low, continuing this wedgie structure. Now what we do not want to see is more bearish CVD divergence forming, right? Which is, not for the moment, not the case. For the moment, not the case. I would not consider these highs for bearish CVDs because these already played out. Okay, you have the higher highs. Still, we're not forming higher highs right there on the CVD. So far, I think we have a chance in squeezing up here to higher levels. Let's see if we do manage to do so. For the moment, we're hitting today's point of control. We're hitting today's point of control, a bit of resistance, a bit worried. Breakout traders here could get trapped, right? We are already positioned in this day trade. We're already positioned at the double bottom. Breakout traders here could be in trouble, right? We do not know if this is going to be a successful move. Volume is very low. This could be a fake out, and we're rolling back down to take out the lows. Traders such as me and the rest of the legends, we already positioned break even. This is a breakout trade that we could be slightly in doubt to see if we're going to see continuation to the upside. Okay, I'm not too convinced of this breakout, if you ask me. Now, shall we continue with Bitcoin to look for higher time frame scenarios, all right? Or are we just too focused on altcoins, guys? Altcoins is where we have the opportunities, right? Shall we just ditch Bitcoin, right? If you want more Bitcoin technical analysis, I mean, you do have the Legends trading community. You got the updates there every single day. But shall we focus the stream on altcoins? I mean, I really want to know I really want to know if we just jump onto altcoins and try and detect those different opportunities in buying zones on many altcoins, right? 𝗬𝗨 Network is one that we're still pulling out here on streams, saying, look, we're still in buy zone, we're still in buy zone, we're still in buy zone. There will be a moment that 𝗬𝗨 Network will just do this, bang. And then I'll have to come and say, guys, we are not in buy zone anymore, right? But as it is in buy zone, we're just going to push it out on the stream, right? We're still in buy zone. This is why we don't pull out any more Constellation DAG or Kadena, right? This is no longer in buy zone for me. And this is one that we've been pushing for the last few weeks, many days. Still in buy zone, guys. Still in buy zone. Still in buy zone. Pop out. That's it, right? We ain't talking about it anymore. All of these different altcoins, we just don't. We talk about them just to see the pump and just to say, guys, I haven't taken profits. I am expecting higher on Kadena, right? But, you know, the ones that haven't pushed out yet, such as 𝗬𝗨 Network, we're going to continue saying, guys, we're still in the zone, still in the zone. You know, there's still time to get into this before it breaks out in the next coming weeks, maybe next coming days. Will we finally get the breakout? Once it happens, I will be the first one to say, guys, you know, we're not buying this. Okay, no, I'm not buying this, not we. When I say we, I talk me and my family. So anyway, I think a lot of people, let's go through some altcoins, right? Highest tester is a big, what is this crypto? NGL is interesting. Ethereum broke out of the bullish megaphone pattern. I do want to focus a little bit on Ethereum today. If we do have a chance, there is a little bit of a bump and run, right? I'm not sure if you're talking about this megaphone pattern, right? Is this the megaphone pattern that you're talking about? Potentially yes. Potentially yes. It is. It is. The megaphone pattern. A little bit of a bump and run scenario. Not much of a bump and run. Not much of a bump and run, but it is squeezing out from the resistance. It is trying to do so anyway. It is. If we do put a proper ray here with... Not quite, huh? If you put a ray with a magnet, it is still actually at the resistance. It has not quite squeezed out yet. Ethereum has not quite squeezed out. Matter of fact, it's at the value area high from this trading range of Q1 and Q2 of 2024. Ooh, big resistance. It's big resistance. Someone's screaming out here that Ethereum is breaking out. I mean, I do expect it to break out at some point, but hey, if Bitcoin doesn't behave and gets a pullback, Ethereum is at big crucial resistance, lower high, that has not technically broken out yet. And even though it could be a fake out, and it's at the value area high from the Q1, Q2 right range. Whew. Muy fuerte resistencia. So anyway, we could focus a little bit on Ethereum. However, there is a lot of altcoins that we want to talk about. There's a lot of altcoins. It broke on spot. Okay, maybe on spot. It maybe broke on spot. Very possible. On Coinbase. On Coinbase, maybe. Maybe broke on spot. Let's take a look at the spot. Coinbase, Ethereum, US dollar has not broken out either, okay? Still at the resistance. Still at the value area high zone. I wouldn't consider this a successful breakout. It is at resistance. 8888 Flux, Andy, please. Bernie, my man. Let's take a look at Flux. You know, a very legit follower from a long time ago. Likes to pick on me many times. Always saying that Chainlink is absolutely flying and taking the piss. Bernie, my man, let's take a look at Flux. I think Flux hasn't squeezed out. Flux, actually, we did talk about this one at some point last week, or 2 weeks ago, about this symmetrical triangle zone. This one has to gain some steam. I do believe that this one is just a matter of time. I would consider this still being at an acceptable buying zone, even though it's at resistance, right? You might think, this guy talking about buying at resistance? You must be out of your mind. we're in altcoin season. We're at the beginning stages of altcoin season. So, I mean, this is a very solid project that got a major rally throughout Q1 of 2024, the major dump and the major consolidation. And most of the high cap coins have got this breakout, right? We can see it. We can see it. The question is, will this one follow? I have to say yes, very likely it will follow. It's just lagging behind. So Flux looks very interesting. I think it's an acceptable zone. It's kind of back testing, you know, this, you would say, resistance area, right? Got a bit of a lower high resistance. Very dodgy inverted head and shoulder, right? Symmetrical triangle just popping out here, just testing the resistance, flirting with the resistance. I think it's a matter of time that Flux is just gonna pop out. So yeah, I mean, I think it's still an acceptable bit of volatility on this one. You got to be cautious. Got a bit of wicks here, so would be cautious with your trading on this one. Very dodgy scenario. I mean, it would be nice to get a pullback, claim those lows, and form a little bit of a wedgie structure, right? So opportunity zone on Flux would be actually taking out those lows from Tuesday at 67 cents. I mean, that would be for me the opportunity zone, right? Take out the low, set the alerts, and this could be a really nice day trade to swing long position. You know, I think this one's a matter of time that it's just going to pop out. Okay, so Flux is looking pretty good, broken out from this range, testing the resistance, flirting around. You know, there's two scenarios on this one. Bit of consolidation, wiki, and then break out in the coming days, or actually getting a slightly deeper pullback and then get the movement, right? There's just two scenarios. They are both bullish, but there's one ever so slightly bearish on the lower time frame. So looking good. Momentum should continue. The main reason is understanding the higher time frame chart, major pump, major selling pressure, exhaustion, consolidation. We are looking for that continuation here on Flux. So Flux, you know, is in an interesting zone. Either, you know, for a very low leverage swing long position, I mean, you know, or even spot buy, I would consider this one. This one is available on Bybit. Flux is available on Bybit. I need to still get those altcoins that I bought the last few days. Flux, yeah, Flux can be traded on Bybit, also on 𝗬𝗫. You do have it on 𝗬𝗫 as well, okay? And all of these different exchanges that, you know, we talk about, these are very legit exchanges. Remember that you do get that bonus on Bybit. For me, is the number one, guys. Hundreds of altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other altcoins to trade there. Get a $500 airdrop that you can use, okay, for trading and keep the profits. If not, you have Bluffin, guys. Check out Bluffin. You get a 10% cash back. You can sign up just with an email and a password. Take advantage, guys, of this 10% cash back. You deposit $3,000, you're getting $300 on top of that, so you can have more capital for your trading. This is on futures, of course. Let's go and continue with, yeah, Flux looks pretty decent. I like it. Both scenarios are bullish, but you have an ever so slightly bearish one on the lower time frames to see if you can claim those lows. Would be nice. It would be nice, because then you're forming a little bit of a wedgie structure, right? Get the lower low support, reaction at the lows, and that would be your long trade with the low leverage to finally break out. Question is, will we get that retracement back down to the lows? That is the question here on Flux. Let's continue here. Yearn Finance, bullish divergence. EOS pumping. EOS, wow. EOS. I haven't checked this one in ages, I have to say. EOS. Chinese project, if I'm not mistaken. EOS, yes. Wow, this one, I remember this one from the previous cycle. This is not an incredible performing cryptocurrency, I have to say. It's not the best performing crypto, but it might do extremely well. EOS has been pumping the last few days. Pretty easy to understand. We were testing the lows here from 2023. Consolidation, classic. Time for the pump. Not an interesting chart for me. Maybe long term, I would say, yeah, this could still be an average buying zone, and it could break out in the coming weeks. on the higher time frames. It's just going to be a boring long-term hodl for this one. And it has been pumping the last few days, so wouldn't be too interested now to look at this on the lower time frames. What do you think about Umbrella Network, UMB, please? Zubair, you must be joking. Umbrella is one of my high-risk, low-cap coins that I am looking for a 10, 20x. Okay, so what do I think about this one? I think it's a very legit Oracle blockchain project. There is an extreme low market capitalization. If you are looking for one of those 10, 20x projects, low cap, that, you know, have an awesome team, they have great partnerships, and they have a great roadmap, I'm really speculating on this one. I have over 1 million tokens on this one. So I think, I actually have a bit more than that. I'm speculating that this one could do very well. And it's a low cap. 5 million is a baby. It's just incredibly small, right? Even 100 million in crypto as market capitalization is very, very small. So if this one only reached 100 million, that would already be a 20x, right? So, and 100 million is still so small. I think there's going to be a wave of money flow coming into this at some point in the next coming weeks, might be months. It's just a matter of time, I think. So I'm very bullish on this one. And this one's at an insane area. You know, it doesn't take a genius to understand the bottom formation and the cycle that this has had, right? We're just in the bottom formation cycle at the moment before it rallies and has an attempt in breaking out the highs from March, which I believe that this attempt will break out very successfully in the next coming, right, months, if not weeks. So very bullish on this. You know, this has been a great accumulation zone that we've been talking about for the last few months, and it's already trying to stick the nose out. I mean, this is, you know, from the bottom formations that we have been talking about here for the last few months. I mean, this is already doing a 2x here, but I'm interested in this one to potentially give that 10x and even a 20x throughout the next coming months. It's just going to be a matter of being a little bit patient here, but it's the time. There will be a moment on this one that we'll be just pulling out the streams and saying, guys, do you remember how many times we've been talking about Umbrella? And I was just, okay, Umbrella's not doing anything, you're boring, this, that, the other. I believe that there will be a moment that I will be pulling these kind of live streams in the next coming months where we're just going to see Umbrella, you know, somewhere in this region, and I'll be coming up to the streams, pulling out these streams from November or October or September, right? Because we have been talking about this one for a few months already. It's just been very boring. And say, guys, do you remember when we were talking about Umbrella? It was just a matter of time that this had to happen, right? So anyway, that's my speculation on that. Will it happen or not? We're going to have to wait and see. I do believe so. It's a very small low cap. You know, just with a couple of big players, they're going to pump this very, very aggressively. So think Ren will recover. I think Ren could recover in a proper altcoin season. Ren got a pump and dump. Very dodgy pump and dump. Very dodgy pump and dump the last few days. Will I reckon it will recover? I think so. When we get the proper altcoin season coming in, right, it will eventually rally, and I do think that those highs of the wedge could be claimed around about the 24-25 cent zone. I think this would be a target zone, a realistic target, right? If I'm going to pull out here the chart and say altcoins, this one will hit all-time high at some point in the next coming months, I would have to say, you know, don't trust anyone that says we're going to break the all-time highs of the previous cycle. There's certain technical pivots that we need to hit, which I would consider a take profit one. I mean, this would already be a 7-8x on this. Let's stay real, guys. There's no 100x on this one. There's no 50x on this one. Stay real. We're looking for quick flips. We're looking for a 5x, 4x. You know, this could potentially 7-8x. Stay real, stay grounded. take the profits. Let's not go too crazy. 100 and 200 X's, you know, are very extremely hard to find, and you have to be remaining very, very patient and buy at very low levels. Okay, so where can you buy Umbrella? Umbrella can be bought on 𝗬𝗫. 𝗬𝗫, you can buy Umbrella. Umbrella is available here on 𝗬𝗫 on spot. Okay, this is where I bought most of my Umbrella, if not everything. I might have bought a little bit of Umbrella on Uniswap, on the decentralized swap, but it is available on 𝗬𝗫. You do have Umbrella on 𝗬𝗫. Take advantage of the bonus on 𝗬𝗫. They do have very low fees, and you get $20,000 deposit bonus. This is depending on how much you deposit. Okay, this is for leverage trading. All right, take advantage, guys, of the exchanges down below. They're my legit exchanges that have been active for many years, and you know, just take advantage of the bonus that there is down below. Miria, yeah, bought some Umbrella with my beer money, so you better be right. Ryan Thomas, I think it's a matter of being patient as well for Umbrella. Okay, it could be rangy for a few weeks still, but yeah, don't play with beer money, man. Don't play that. I have my beer money that is not being touched to buy crypto. Beer money is beer money for the month, right? Do not touch your beer money. I would feel very sorry if you lose that beer money, right? Anyway. No, not the beer money, says Brabant. XRP, what do you think about Dogecoin? I think Dogecoin has had a major rally. And I think Dogecoin is the meme coin that should be hitting all-time highs in the bull run. Dogecoin is the I would never buy Dogecoin here, guys, in a million years anyway. Okay, as a spot. Never buy a parabolic run like this ever, despite of it, you know, maybe highly likely after a corrective move or whatever to actually get the leg up. It's just dangerous. XRP, Dogecoin, they are not in buying zones, in my personal opinion. Stay away of this, guys. Stay away. We got so many different altcoins that haven't popped out yet that we've been talking about the last few weeks as well. Ones that are in very good gains. You know which ones. Constellation, DAG, Cadena, Avalanche, ICP, all of these ones that have, you know, we've detected the bottom before it broke out. Ones that have had a major rally of 300-400%. You know, guys, I have to say, you've missed your chance to buy cheap on this. I would never, you know, we ain't going to do lower time frame technical analysis on these ones, okay? I'm not going to, we're just not going to focus. We trade Bitcoin, okay? We are Bitcoin traders. This is where we take a look at the intraday opportunities and we do the technical analysis. Let's go start shirtless trading, says Abu Tala. Maybe DAG Constellation, the best DAG on planet, says Zobare. I have a big bag of DAG and the profits on DAG are insane that I haven't taken any profits on DAG just yet, but I'm really tempted because it's almost done a 4x. It's around about a 3x right now with the current pullback. But yeah, over a 3x on Constellation DAG, and I was very confident that this one's going to bring. It's a very solid DAG. Okay, someone in the comment section saying it's the best DAG out there. Well, somebody said yesterday that the best one is Tara, which is doing pretty damn good. I did buy a bag of this, not much. I bought about 1,300,000 tokens. Just had a few $1,000s here on KuCoin to buy this one just at the 0.005 cent level. Anyway, this could be a competitive crypto against Phantom, against Constellation, but Constellation, without a doubt, very solid US DAG project that is paying off. We got such a great entry the last couple of weeks. But we are not here to brag about our bottom formation entries. We are here to look at new opportunities. And I have to say, 𝗏𝗏 network is still in the zone. If we do get 𝗏𝗏 to come down to the 13 cent, 12 cent, maybe even 11 cent level, I would see that as a golden opportunity. I'm not too sure if that pullback will happen before the pop, but if it does, I would not be scared. I would consider even buying a little bit more. ICP, please. Got a bag of ICP. Matter of fact, I still have some ICP that I haven't withdrawn from Bybit. But yeah, been buying ICP the last few weeks, and just bought last week as well, the last little chunk that I still have on Bybit that I need to withdraw. I bought the last week before the pump, bought a bit more of Cadena and a bit more of ICP to add to the bags. And ICP, I'm really confident that ICP is going to go to the March highs at some point. Okay, ICP, where the heck is it? Where did I put ICP here on the chart? ICP is one of them that I do think that it's going to take out the March highs in the coming weeks. Okay,
This is where your story
it's lagging behind a lot, which is surprising. I mean, it is a very high cap coin. Okay, it is a large cap coin, right? I'm not sure, is it $5 billion? So it does need a lot of liquidity, without a doubt, right? A lot of big money flow to pump the price. But it's an insane project. Internet computer, it is an insane project, and I think it's just a matter of time, a few weeks, that it actually takes out the $20 high from March. And that's a 2x from current price levels. I mean, I would be making a little bit more than a 2x, because I've been buying at the, you know, just $10, $9 range. Yeah, I think if it does pull back, to retest the lower high resistance here from this wedgie structure, if it does pull back, I'm not going to be fearful, guys. This is just going to be an opportunity for me to buy slightly cheaper ICP. I think it's just a matter of time lagging behind that is going to take out those March highs. Bitcoin is very important. Bitcoin really needs to maintain its ground. I'm really skeptical on this movement on Bitcoin. I have a bad feeling that this is no successful breakout and it's not going to continue pumping. I have a bad feeling for breakout traders here. This is really not the best breakout trade, just because looking at Bitcoin on the analysis, the waves that we formed here, it just looks very dodgy. I think we're going to be in a very large range in the next coming days. I think we're going to form a very large corrective structure. 3-wave here. Maybe we're going to form a, bit of a 3-waver here, and then we're going to form either a triangle, right, or maybe a flat structure, getting into a WXY kind of corrective structure. I don't see this very bullish. It's not too convincing. I don't think this is a convincing bullish move. If you consider Elliott wave theory on the lower time frames, this is a very shallow pullback to be a wave 1 and a wave 2. This a wave 3. It does look like more of a 3-waver. And you're just going to be 3-waving here and just form a larger complex range. This does not look like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Of course, there is that chance. This is kind of the last chance for the price to actually prove itself that it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to take out those highs. I mean, we are speculating on that possibility in the Legends trading community. However, we talked about this to be a scalp as well, right? An aggressive scalp, take out the lows, come up to the VWAP. You're looking for a $500-$600 move. We can make some gains on this little move, and this is a move that I've been talking about throughout today's video update, also with Aiden, one of the coaches in the Legends training community. we look for scalps as well. These small little movements are good. Look for the double bottom from this low and look for the VWAP. And it's a $500 move, 600. You can make some nice gains for a scalp there. However, I'm not interested. I got into a small position. I'm not taking profits. Not going to take a few $100 profits. If it moves up and I manage to profit a little bit more on this, or I just get stopped out at break even and look for the next one. So, I mean, what would be interesting here? What would be an interesting setup, right? If we do roll down, get stopped out at break even, I'm going to feel sorry here for the breakout traders because we're breaking out with a low volume. I would not be too convinced for a breakout trade. This is a classic breakout, stop loss at the lows, boom, boom, right? Not too convincing based on the volume, right? It's not looking too powerful. Not looking too convincing, too powerful. We got a lot of resistance above us, which is the daily open. Daily open, previous day value area high. Just got a lot of resistance here above us. It's just not helping. Not too convincing for this to get continuation to the upside. But if you're going to have the attempt, you want to get in low. You want to get in low, be defensive with stop loss. This is kind of a bad idea for a breakout trade, in my opinion. Just based on the volume, just realizing that this structure is just not looking too convincing for a wave 1, 2. This is an extremely shallow wave 2. It does not look too convincing. I mean, this could be a finished multiple 1-2s and then finished here in a wave 1, and you're just going to see a larger pullback here, something like this, and then you're going to get the bounce. I don't know, if you're speculating on this long, you should be in at lower levels on the double bottom. Really not, I don't see this as a great long position on this breakout of the wedge. Could it succeed and continue up? Yeah, it could, but not liking it too much. So let's talk about the setups here on Bitcoin before we go through some other altcoins, because Algorand got the pump. Algorand got the pump. I mean, there's not much to analyze on Algorand. Almost claiming the March highs. Algorand was mentioned many weeks ago, maybe on 1 or 2 streams. Great buying zone here. Algorand front running the highs of March. We're not going to take a look at Algorand. Natix, what is Natix? Avalanche, please. AVAX, another one that we mentioned. I do hold a nice bag of Avalanche. I think March highs is just a matter of time. We got the breakout of the descending neckline, inverted head and shoulder. This kind of already hit the textbook target, right? The width of the head right there, boom, hitting the target zone. Probably going to get a bit of volatility, a little bit of range formation, but this avalanche, just a matter of time, whatever it does, that it's going to take out that March high at some point, with or without pullbacks. Someone talked about Natix Network. What is this one? I'm interested in these kind of, Natix Network. I have no clue what this is. This seems like a low market capitalization on the Solana blockchain. Natix Network. Oh, it already got a major pump the last few days. Guys, we're trying to avoid those pumps. Trying to avoid those cryptos that got a major pump here. Because we're looking for a spot. Very volatile. Woo. Whoa. I don't like these kind of charts. Very volatile. I mean, this might be an awesome project, but really not that interested. Really not that interested on buying on something like this. It might be an awesome project and we might do very, very well. But let's try and spot those great projects, guys. Somebody in the comment section came out with Taraxa. Great DAG project. And the chart looked amazing, and it still does. It still does look amazing. got the breakout. It still could get that momentum. When this one pumps, we can see how it does aggressively get the moves. And it was just perfect yesterday at the resistance of the consolidation. What do you think about Acro, Andy? Acro, I think it's a matter of time. It's one of those baby low cap cryptos that I think is, yeah, I hold a bag of Acro in the dust. Not a big chunk. Not a big chunk, not even 1% of the portfolio, something like 0.5 or maybe or something like that. It's just something that I have there in the dust. I think Acro is a matter of time that it's going to see the rally. It's getting very squeezed here, selling pressure. It's got a very squeezed descending wedgie structure from the last few months. There's no selling, there's no proper selling pressure. This is more of an accumulation area. There's going to be speculation on this one in the coming weeks, and it's going to pop, guys. It's going to pop no matter how long it takes. So, yeah, I mean, for a speculative spot bag, I do hold some Acropolis. Very low cap crypto. So if this one does, you know, if you do get a bit of money flow in this one, it's just going to do a quick 2-3x. So, Nikolai, my man, much love to you. You're very welcome. Big time looks good. Some people are saying here, big time gaming project that is live. I would say it's not the greatest gaming project. A bit of a dodgy gaming project, but it is live. Gaming will have its moment. This one does look okay on the chart. Not the greatest game launched out there, crypto game. But big time, yeah, we were talking about this descending structure here on big time. Big time, great accumulation zone as we were claiming the lows, right? A lot of people were, a lot of people do. They get in doubt when a lot of the cryptos test the bear market lows. I was so bullish. I was saying, guys, if you want to buy extreme low levels, buy the cryptos that are dipping beneath the bear market lows. It's just it's a no-brainer. It's a best zone to buy up. Do not be fearful in getting into 10-20% unrealized losses. It's just going to be a great buying zone. It will pop out at some point. So big time is looking pretty good, somebody says on the chart. We have we've got a bit of a 5-waver here from the bottom. So it's a bit of an ascending, brawling, wedgie structure or a contracting move. Yeah, a bit of a contracting move right there. In a 5-wave, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you got a bit of a flat scenario here, the corrective structure. It does look pretty good. It's probably going to take a bit of time though. You have a 5-wave move here. You could arguably discuss this could be a flat, or you haven't finished the corrective structure, but yeah. Regarding accumulation, if you dip down below the current lows formed the last few days on big time, I think this box area could be a last chance zone before things go crazy. Right in between the 13 cents and 10 cent level. I don't want to buy. I personally would not buy here, even though I think this one's going to do well. I would want to get a bit more of a pullback after this 5-wave move up, because it could get a little bit more of a corrective move, a bit more of a wedgie channel structure, then get the next leg to the upside in the next coming weeks. Bitcoin really trying here to maintain ground. Let's see if we do get any bullish CVDs. Do we have any bullish CVD divergence? No, we do not. No bullish CVDs. Matter of fact, we do have bearish ones ever so slow. No, we don't. No bullish CVDs. Let's see if it does maintain its ground here. in a long position with the Legends trading community from these lows. Let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. Let's talk about some Bitcoin technical analysis, because I know a lot of people are here for the Bitcoin TA, okay? So because we look for trading opportunities always on Bitcoin, right? Always. And this is how we build the channel. We are Bitcoin traders. Apart from cryptocurrency investors, it's just we are in a bull run, and we love to detect those altcoin projects and understanding where we have the opportunity, right? So I am getting distracted more with altcoins lately, guys, but we have to. I mean, we have to. We've nailed so many good buying zones, and I've been selling some Bitcoin at all-time high and at $90,000, and even using some of the profits to buy Constellation DAG the last couple of weeks, to buy ICP, to buy Cadena, right, at 60-70 cent zone, and you know, just maximizing those profits from Bitcoin profits of the last few years, right, that I've been buying. So I am flipping, right? This is how it works. If you want to maximize those profits, this is what we do. And I've been explaining to the people throughout the live streams that, guys, I'm selling some of my spot Bitcoin because I've been buying Bitcoin for many years now, and been buying throughout the latest bear market at 20K, at 18K, at 25K. I've been accumulating throughout those ranges very aggressively, and I've been selling at all-time high. I've been selling at 90K. I want to sell some at 100K, just 5%, right? Never selling all of my Bitcoin, but I'm just selling and taking some profits and using that Bitcoin, those profits, right, to buy these altcoins that we mentioned throughout the last few weeks. Constellation DAG, you know, these are really easy 2-3x flips. If you want to 2x, you know, your Bitcoin holding, Bitcoin needs to go to 200K, right, or $180,000. That ain't gonna happen in the coming weeks, right? What is gonna happen in the coming weeks that you're gonna see these 2-3x's on these altcoins. So it just makes complete sense, guys. Everything is playing out that we talk about, right? It's just how the market works. If you want to maximize those profits, I'm selling some of my Bitcoin because it's been going to all-time high, almost at 100K, and I'm looking to buy some mid-cap, low-cap coins. And this is what we've been doing throughout the last few weeks, detecting the bottom formations before this happens to maximize 2-3x those profits from Bitcoin, because Bitcoin ain't going to do a 2x in the next coming weeks. It ain't going to go to $180,000. It's just not going to happen. So you need to really sink that in and say, I want to maximize profits. I'm not going to waste my time, so I'm just going to go altcoin shopping, right? And this is what we've been doing throughout the few weeks. This is why we kind of leaving Bitcoin on the side. I mean, I do day trade most of the days of the week Bitcoin anyway. We look for scalps. We look to scratch a few dollars from the market anyway. We are day traders, but altcoins is just looking so good. It's so easy to make some gains these last few weeks and the coming weeks, guys. It's just an opportunity of a lifetime, because we will be looking at this chart in the next coming months, and this is going to be the bottom. This will be the bottom for Constellation DAG, regardless of what it does. If it goes in circles in the next coming months and then goes up or down, this will be the bottom. And we bought the bottom, and this is what we want to get into. This is where I make insane gains, insane flips, all right? And we make incredible amounts of money. I mean, depending on what you put in, right? If you put $100, then don't expect a 100x. But I ain't putting $100 or $10,000 on these coins. I'm going heavy, just because I know the easy profits that I can make, the easy flips. So Fowler Network is still in the zone. Tara, it's breaking out. Someone mentioned this one. This was quick, guys. We did not have time for many live streams. Illuvium is I would consider a pullback buying zone on Illuvium if it does get to 45. I mean, it's not. Yeah, if we do pull back a little bit here in the next coming days on Illuvium, I think it's going to get a great buying zone. But if I'm honest with you, yeah, where is it? 𝗕𝗏 network, guys. I'm really confident on this blockchain, not blockchain. Well, this crypto project, which is in everything. It's AI and it's in all sorts different fields in crypto. This one is still, I have to say, it's still in a very acceptable zone, even though it's at resistance. There's two scenarios on this one, guys, and they're both bullish. Let me tell you that. There's two scenarios on this one. It either breaks out in the coming days very aggressively, or it pulls back in the coming days and then gets the breakout, which is just, I'm going to buy some more. I can tell you that. I will buy some more. I won't be fearful on this pullback on this crypto. I'll be happy to buy a bit more to maximize the profits before the breakout happens. It's simple. It is easy to understand. Don't do what I do. Make sure to do your research, all right? I believe that this one, having the partnerships and the type of project that it is, I'm surprised it hasn't moved aggressively yet. I'm really surprised that this one hasn't taken off. And I mean, there is, I can come to the conclusion that the main reason this one hasn't broken out yet is because it's a low cap crypto. It's a mid-low cap crypto, and the money flow hasn't just quite reached this kind of cryptocurrency. So it's just there's a lot of different niches and different cryptos, mid caps, that need more attention first, such as Cardano, such as Constellation DAG, that have got the aggressive breakout. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And I do not want to pull out the chart and people losing this opportunity, right? I did get a lot of thank yous based on Constellation DAG, on Cardano. I know there's a lot of people that did jump in on Cardano, guys. This one, yeah, this one's going to March highs. We talked about this one a few weeks ago. It's actually doing pretty good today. This one's, I mean, it's doing great. Cardano, guys, it's just let it go, let it be. No profits taken on this one till we actually take out the March highs. I ain't taking profits. I'm gonna ride this one all the way up to March highs at a bare minimum, and then we'll take a bit of profits because we bought up the bottom. How are you messing out? How are you messing out? NGL US dollar tether. Donald Pump. 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽. Yes, we're going to take a look at 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 right away. RTX, guys, make sure to destroy the like button. Let's continue with the altcoins. Bitcoin trying to squeeze out from this wedgie structure. Let's see if it does manage to get the pop. Let's take a look at some altcoins, guys, but I need a little bit of support. How many likes do we have? We're just under 1,000 people watching the stream. We are going to be detecting those next cryptocurrencies. 𝗖𝗿 also. 𝗖𝗿, I did buy some 𝗖𝗿, and I did actually I did withdrew them out to my wallet. I don't like keeping the altcoins on exchanges. I mean, if it is just small amounts, then we could keep them. Yeah, 𝗖𝗿, I think it's a pretty decent gaming project. We did talk about this one at some point last week. I did buy around about this area. It already got the pop out, right? Got that trend right there from this range. We did pull out this one. It already got the pop. Already got a pump of, 30+%. I don't want to buy the pumps. Don't want to buy the pumps. Anyway, 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽, I think, is still in the zone. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This one looks pretty damn sexy. Still in a buying zone. Still in a very interesting zone. 𝗖𝗿𝗆𝗆. Yes, sir, indeed. The options, yes, I remember this one. Exchange, you got an exchange here that you can launch to connect in your wallet, and you can trade options. Really not too sure about. I didn't end up doing the research on this. about the tokenomics and if it's a governance token, do you what is the utility from this token? But it seems like an exchange where you can trade options, you can trade it, decentralized exchange. And 𝗖𝗿𝘆𝗽 looks really nice on the charts. Just the chart on its own, you can see that selling pressure exhaustion from the last few months bottoming out. This is bottoming out here. And when you see these kind of charts, there is extreme high probability, whether this range continues or not, that you are going to get a breakout to the upside at some point instead of a breakdown. So Evo looks incredibly well. 400 likes, guys. Let's get to 500 likes, and then I'll dive in straight away into the comment section. I love Ondo, but Ondo has gone to the moon already, right? But it's not breaking out. Let's pull out Ondo. I think this one's interesting, guys. Interesting as an accumulation perspective. Let's take a look at Ondo. I think Ondo. But let's get to 500 likes. Stop wasting time and buy XRP. I can already tell you that XRP, I mean, if you did not buy XRP the last few months, then now is not really the best zone to buy XRP. In my opinion, right? In my opinion, this is, I would never buy I would never buy a coin here. Just like I would never buy a coin here, or I would never buy a coin here, right? Why wouldn't I never buy a coin on a pump like this? Why wouldn't I buy? Well, you guys know, right? You got this one and you got this one. Even though we are in early stages of the altcoin altcoin bull run, right? And I do think, yeah, this could be a multi-year symmetrical triangle and a ABCDE, right? I think this could be a multi-year triangle, and it's going to break out, and it could go to $5. But you're not going to maximize, if you're saying don't waste your time and buy XRP, I have to say, I believe that you would be wasting your time buying this at these levels. There's so many better opportunities. This is really not, you guys, this is dangerous to buy here. It's dangerous to buy a pump. It's dangerous to buy here. Even though, yeah, I do see a possible breakout and going to $3 and $4, you're just not going to maximize profits compared to other crypto projects, just like a few of them that we mentioned throughout the last couple of weeks, which are going to maximize much better profits. Anyway, that's my opinion anyway. Could XRP finally go to $20? I don't know, maybe. Do you hold eGold, and what are your take profit targets in 2025? I do not hold eGold, guys. I have to say, I do not have any eGold, EGLD. That's Immutable X, right? They did rebrand the name, right, to Multiverse X. This is one from the previous bull run. We did break out from that descending wedgie structure. I have to say, a realistic target, which you're not going to be happy about, is taking out the March highs above $77. Let's get there first of all, and then we'll talk about the pump. But I do see this one hitting at least the March highs, which is around about a 2x from current price levels. Let's stay real here, guys. Let's stay real. A lot of people want that epic, massive altcoin season, super cycle. I am going to be very aggressive taking profits on altcoins, and I am buying bottom levels, okay? Let me let you understand this, and you can check out the previous streams. We buy at very good levels, and we are almost risk-free of losing money here. I stay away from pumps, guys. It's just not, hey, Fellow Network, Fellow Network, guys. I'm telling you, we will pull out a chart in the near future from Fellow Network, And we've been talking about this for weeks now. And, you know, it's going to be almost a risk-free zone. Risk-free zone, whatever this does, if it pulls back and it continues ranging, this is almost a risk-free zone. Ones that are pumping out already, like XRP, it's just you have extreme high risk of buying XRP, in my opinion. Extreme high risk. You have very low risk when you're buying bottom selling exhaustion levels. It's simple. You need to understand this. If you want to make gains, you need to understand it. Just like Constellation DAG, just like Cadena, we spot those bottom formations. We're making 2, 3, 4x, right? On these cryptos, buying on the pumps is extremely risky. Cannot stress that enough, guys. Cannot stress that enough. I already took some profits on XRP, leaving a moon bag open, says Devil. There we have him, the legend himself, one of the coaches from the Legends trading community, actually saying he's taking profits on XRP from, you know, potential leverage positions or even spot bags. Check him out, guys. Devil, the legend himself, is in here in the comment section. One of the coaches from the Legends trading community, providing the educational content every single day, the possible setups on altcoins and on Bitcoin mainly. You have him in the pinned comment. He's also got a YouTube channel. Go and check him out, guys, if you want to see in detail great education. You have him right there in the pinned comment, guys. Render, baby. Yeah, Render is also one of them that you will not make extreme good gains. It's pumping. It will possibly pump to new all-time highs, but Render is another one that I remember on the previous streams, guys. And I can pull out that stream. I need to look for that stream where I remember Render breaking all-time high, guys, and it's saying, guys, if you are in this, if you bought Render, take profit at the $13 range. And do not buy in this zone. You broke the previous all-time high, and this was many months ago, basically in Q1 of 2024. And you do not want to buy these pumps, guys. You want to stay away. This is not a buying zone. And, you know, just looking at the Fibonacci expansion, this is for your safety and just so you don't have unrealized losses. If you're happy to hold unrealized losses for the next coming months, then I would say, yeah, buy up here if you want. But it's without a doubt, we're breaking all-time high on Render. People thought that Render was going to go to $40, $50 just in Q1, Q2 of 2024. And I'm like, guys, stay away. This is going to get a very sharp pullback. Stay safe. Stay safe. It got a zigzag there. You know, this would have been an acceptable buying zone after a pullback, without a doubt. But I don't think, you know, this one, yeah, breaking all-time highs in the next coming weeks, yeah, I think it has a chance. I don't think that you're going to get massive, you know, if you're looking for a 10x project, I would be skeptical on this one making a 10x. Remember that we're going to have very high expectations, guys, for this altcoin season. I'm staying real. I will be taking big aggressive profits, okay, just on March highs on many of the altcoins. I'm happy to take profits on Cadena once we hit above $2. I'm happy to take profits on Constellation DAG above March highs, which we ever so slightly front-runned. Anyway, I will be leaving some moon bags, right? You always need to leave some moon bags, without a doubt, but a lot of people will get hurt, guys, in crypto. It's what happens every cycle. People have higher expectations. They want to have very aggressive multiples, 30x's, 50x's. There's a very, very small amount that does manage to squeeze the orange, guys. Moon bag. Please take a look at ETC, Ethereum Classic. I want to see that like button absolutely mooning, guys, if possible. Like button is lagging. we're talking about realistic opportunities. People are not enjoying that much the live stream today, but I'm gonna, you know, for me, 𝗓𝗨 network, guys, you only need one. This is a big mistake as well, having too many cryptos. Tara as well was mentioned yesterday. I mean, we only had a few hours to jump into this one. I did buy a bag of Tara, which is, I think, is gonna do very, very well. I did a quick research, insane project, and the chart looked amazing. But 𝗓𝗨 network hasn't launched yet. It has not launched, and we just have days potentially without from this one launching. 𝗓𝗨 network's going to be a great project once you see it up here, right? Hey, look at this one, it's great. XRP is great. XRP is already mooned, and it's only done a 2x, right? But I'm telling you guys, the opportunities, this one is a great opportunity, in my opinion. You do you, I'll do me. Do not trust a random guy on YouTube. Do your own research, but so far so good. We've been spotting on some great rock bottom levels on many different projects, such as Cardano, DAG, ICP, Avalanche, Cardano, right? Last few weeks. They already left the station. Bought some more AMP. AMP. This one rings a bell. Let's take a look at AMP right away. Oh, this one took off. This one took off. Up 60% today. My goodness. This one took off. This one, oh, this one looks epic. I mean, this one already took off. Would not be interested in buying this on this pump. Do not FOMO in, guys. Wow. This one pump. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is the chart that we want, right? This is the chart that we want. Legends, right? The one that is right over here. The one that is here. This is the chart that we want. And when we take a look at this chart, for example, and we take a look at this one, right? Hey, no financial advice, guys. But when you take a look at this and this, yeah, this is where we want to be. We want to be here before this happens. We want to be here before this happens. And we have a chart right there. Just saying, just saying, just saying. Right, second super chat from Jimmy. Let's go right away. Hey, Andy, what do you think of 𝗬𝗏, please? 𝗬𝗏. Let's take a look at 𝗬𝗏 right away. And yeah, congratulations whoever got into AMP the last few days. It's doing pretty damn good. Up 60% today. Very good indeed. 𝗬𝗏 is a project that we did take a look at a few days ago. I think this one is incredibly good as well, at great zone. Of course, we are at resistance. We are at the highs here from September, getting a bit of a struggle. But yeah, this one is a very, very good project. I remember taking a look at this one just a few weeks ago. And yeah, this one's a bit of everything. Oracle, governance, it's in DeFi, synthetics. Yeah, I haven't bought any of this one. I haven't bought any 𝗬𝗏, but just by looking at the chart, I would be very, very tempted in buying this. I would be very, very tempted in buying some 𝗬𝗏 before it pops. Chart looks good. I mean, we love these charts, guys. The ones that haven't, you know, broken out here yet. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for that like button to get to 500 likes, guys. Come on, you lazy buggers. You're lazy, I'm lazy. I'm out. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. We ain't taking a look at opportunities, guys. No way. No. I'll rather go and check out Crypto Banter, see what nonsense he's talking about. if we do not get to 500 likes, we ain't going to continue the stream. Do you understand that? We are looking for major opportunities, and lots of them have been playing out lately. This is taking time. I am tired. We are looking for opportunities. I need some support here, legends, because if not, I'm out. And there's other major large crypto channels that you can take a look at that might be talking a bunch of BS and making you buy some cryptos that have already pumped a lot. We are looking for bottom formations and good opportunities, right? We got the last few weeks being awesome. We got to 500 likes. There we go. We're going to continue right now. I bet that looked really dodgy, just like a psychopath. But it is true, guys. Come on. We got our previous live streams that we've been detecting some awesome opportunities. I'm going to pull out the live streams from the last few weeks from all of the coins that we talked about, guys. Cardano, and this was many weeks back. Cadena, Constellation DAG, ICP, and getting in before, having a great position. So just like a psychopath. Yes, that is right. That is right. We're all psychopaths here, says Pac-Man. Looking scary close up. I actually need to see that later on. That will be pretty funny to see. Mike is too quiet. Ondo, my friend. I think Ondo. Anyway, 𝗬𝗏 looks pretty damn good. I am going to consider buying some of this one. What I am aware about 𝗬𝗏, guys, very sick project, I have to say. It's in all sorts. Oracle governance, synthetics, DeFi eventually, business services. Need to do a little bit of research. I'm going a little bit like with closed eyes. I really want to understand, the partnerships and what roadmap do they have? Is it a legit project? The tokenomics, do they have token unlocks and stuff like that? I want to do a little bit of research on this, but the chart looks pretty damn good. This is the kind of chart that I would be interested to buy before it pumps. So the only thing that I understand here about 𝗬𝗏 is that on the chart, we are at the resistance highs from September, right? Or October. So I understand that a pullback could happen before it breaks out. It's forming a little bit of an ascending triangle, but I would expect that breakout to happen. So it's a very interesting accumulation zone still. So for the moment, I would say 𝗬𝗏 is still in a good DCAing zone. We also have Fowler Network in a great DCAing zone. BT seems to be ready for a dump here. Yeah, is it? What's BTC doing? Yeah, it's not managing. The breakout traders here should be sweating, right? Got a lot of resistance. For me, this was this breakout didn't look too convincing unless we're forming some very strong bullish CVD divergence, which is not the case. Matter of fact, we're forming bearish ones. Yeah, matter of fact, we're forming some slightly bearish ones on the lower time frames. So not looking too convincing, guys. This is a bit of a trap, a little bit of a breakout of the wedge trap here. It might get supported, form a higher low, and then move. But yeah, Bitcoin moving very boringly. BLZ, Andy, please, at the bottom. Let's take a look at BLZ. Somebody's saying that it is at the bottom formation and it hasn't popped out yet. Blue Zell. Let's take a look at this one on the chart. Why not? But for the moment here, the picks are Taraxa. Very good spot. This is a very interesting project. Very interesting. Someone pulled this out when we were trading just yesterday at the resistance, and I just bought a bag, just realizing how good of a project it is and how good it looks on the chart. And I bought it and it snapped out already. So we are interested in this. For the moment, we do have 𝗬𝗲 and we do have 𝗕𝗏 for the next coming weeks, if not days, guys, for those potential crazy gains. Let's take a look at this project someone pulled out here, BLZ. Let's take a look at BLZ right away on a chart, and let's see if this one looks sexy or not. The chart looks amazing. Woo! The chart looks very, very interesting. I need to take a look at this project. 63 million, so it is a low cap. We know that the money flow hasn't reached these cryptos just yet, guys. And you will be surprised. Welcome to the layer 1 for the creator economy. Website. I'm not too sure about this one. GameFi, SocialFi, AI. We'll take a look at this one. The chart does look good, I have to say. The chart does look good. You're forming that broadening wedgie structure here. I like it. Selling pressure is getting exhausted. It is getting ready for the pop. It's a low cap crypto, under 100 million. We consider them low caps. This one's probably getting ready. I would be interested in this one. This one is probably one that I would consider some speculation. Not too sure about the project. We'll do a little bit of research. I don't like the manga too much on websites and projects. It has nothing to do. It's just a visual thing. 𝗕𝗏𝗴𝗫 NFT marketplace. We'll do a bit of research on this. If it does look like a great project, then I would consider talking about it in the next stream, saying, guys, it's a great buying zone. The chart looks really good. Have to say, the chart really looks like bottom formation here. And it looks like no homo. Every chart looks sexy with Andy's face in the bottom right corner, says Pac-Man. Thank you very much, my man. You are sexy also. Shout out to you, Pac-Man. Much love to you. Legends. Acro, we've taken a look at Acro. I think Acro is at great zone. Okay. Acro is in a great zone. Very low market cap. This one looks dead. But I think this one, you know, just a few million is going to pop this one because it's an extreme low market cap. Without a doubt, this one will have its moment in the next coming weeks. Very squeezed, descending wedge, selling pressure exhaustion. This one's going to pop at some point, making that 2-3x. Let's keep it clear. It's going to happen. What else do we have here? Look at Push Protocol. If you're interested in buying Acropolis, you do have Acro in. You do have Acro on. Yeah, 𝗵𝗫 has loads. You can buy Acro on spot. You can leverage trade it as well on 𝗵𝗫. I think it's on Bybit as well. If you want to take advantage, guys, of the bonuses down below, Bybit for me is #1. Great for buying cryptos, leverage trading. You have a $500 airdrop. You can use that and keep the profits if you make profits with that trade. And you have bluffing as well, which hundreds of altcoins, a lot of liquidity, just an email and a password. You can sign up, guys, in a matter of minutes, and you get 10% cash back on your initial deposit for your leverage trades. Okay, take advantage of 10% cash back, guys, on bluffing. You got the link down below. It's a great exchange. Right down over here, guys. Take advantage of that bonus. So we got a few of them that are looking very sexy for the next coming weeks. We have 𝗕𝗏 network. 𝗬𝗲 looks very good, even though just realize that we are at the resistance in this range. Same for 𝗕𝗏 network. So you could get a pullback, okay, of 5-10%. It is very much possible. Just be aware that that will be a short-term pullback, in my opinion. Would not be too scared, just like the other cryptos that we mentioned that finally broke out. It's just a matter of time of breaking out. So 𝗬𝗏, and we do have BLZ. I need to do a bit of research on this one. Not too clear about this one, but the chart looks relatively good for as a DCA zone. Legends, we do have a little bit of news. Shall we go through a bit of news? We do have this company that Mara Holdings acquiring an additional 703 Bitcoin, bringing the total of 6,474 Bitcoin at an average price of 95,000. So basically buying the top almost for the moment. But there is accumulation going on. We did see some spot inflows yesterday as well. Not much, 100 million. But inflows, we did see a few outflows the last couple of days. So there is a bit of inflows going on here throughout yesterday. There is lots of Tether and US dollar coin printing going on. Not only the last few days, the last few weeks. Mainly this happens when there is interest, when there is dollars, fiat, buying up, okay, depositing on exchanges. We get a lot of printing going on, and all of this is to buy crypto. And this has been going crazy throughout the last few weeks. And we're just seeing this consistently happening. 100 million, 100 million. Even on Tether, we've actually been seeing billions, right, printed the last few weeks. And this means that there is a lot of deposits of fiat. And that all of this is because, yeah, we're having that little bit of a hype, right? We can see it on Google Trends. You know, we are in a buying frenzy here for crypto. So all of this continues, and all of this means that we are in the bull run. This will likely hype up more for the next coming months. So we need to be positioned, guys. Hong Kong plans for tax exemptions on crypto gains for private equity funds. That is good news. Not taxing the cryptos. Okay, crypto gains. We are seeing a lot of good signs that this crypto bull run is going to continue, legends. So yes, we do have a few altcoins. Lots of altcoins are in the gains that we've been mentioning throughout the last few weeks. And we do have 𝗏𝗏 network, guys. It's, you know, my little baby. This one will blow your socks off. We don't have to own 100 cryptos. We don't have to own 100 altcoins. I'm already under 30 altcoins right now, and I'm already thinking, why the heck do I own 30 altcoins? You just position yourself quite big into those crypto altcoins, right? Such as Constellation, DAG, Kadena, the ones that are rock bottom levels. Hey, buy $100,000 worth of Kadena at 60 cents. Bang, you're making a 2x right now. Holy crap, I made 100K, right? Just by buying Kadena at low levels. You want to go heavy on the ones that you realize that are good projects and that are going to go and get the pump, guys. Buying $50, $100, $1,000 on multiple different coins to find that 100x is just, for me, is a little bit of a waste of time. Anyway, but you might find it. Good luck with that. We try to spot, you know, some good altcoin projects that are rock bottom levels and to deploy some significant capital to be happy with a 3, 4, 5x, right, in the next coming weeks, maybe a couple of months. That's what we do here. That's what I do, and that's what I'm sharing with you, my experience. Legends, if you want more in detailed technical analysis daily, every single day from me and the rest of the coaches, you do have the Legends trading community. We have the information, daily updates, trading setups, the coaches providing the educational content, the modules, the course, learning how to trade, learning how to create that technical analysis, you know, the plans, the trading setups, all in the Legends trading community. First link down below if you want to learn, guys, and take your trading to the next level. You have it right over here, right? Looking for those predictions, the rejection points, the bouncing levels, the trading opportunities, the long scalp setup that I got in today here, right? That was provided in the Legends trading community. There is an explanation behind every setup, guys. And that you have it with the modules, with the course, with the Legends trading community, so you can understand how to trade. I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you tomorrow. We got a few altcoins that could be doing pretty well in the coming weeks. We're going to check that, guys, and we'll be pulling out the chart just like we do with Kadena, just like we do with DAG, just like we do with the rest of them. We are in such a great position that it's almost impossible to lose because we're buying the bottoms, guys. We do not hype. We do not buy the pumps. We're in good position, guys. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.